guys, and welcome to month 1, week 1 of the Unity Codes program. So the first month is all about awakening the Unity Codes, and this week is all about the opening ceremony and Unity Code activation. Now today I'm going to be doing a channeled teaching with Isis and Anubis in regards to wisdom from them around balancing your energies. So they actually told me that they represent not only just the feminine and the masculine, but that they actually represent death and rebirth. So Isis, the feminine, representing death, and Anubis, the masculine, representing rebirth. So I made down some notes and things, and I actually had a message come through about Nefertiti, which I'll talk a little bit about her as well in regards to this. So death being associated with the feminine is about void, surrender, and dissolution, while rebirth aligns with the masculine, which is the act of creation and emergence. A healthy balance means embracing both, knowing when to let go and when to take action. So we'll start with death being the feminine. Of course, it's about surrender, destruction, and the void. Okay, the void is where all things kind of dissolve before rebirth. So this is the letting go, this is destruction of things that don't serve us any longer, the letting go process, surrender, and deeply intuitive space. So the feminine in death is about feeling, about grieving, and allowing things to die without any resistance. Okay, some of you may also, I just got this random message channeled through around creating an Eye of Horus, whether this is a drawing, whether it's a piece of jewelry. For some reason I was seeing that for some of you, and this is when I suddenly got this message that Nefertiti actually isolated herself. Now Nefertiti was a queen. She was a queen before Cleopatra, you know, the most well-known Cleopatra, because there's actually more than one, including Cleopatra's daughter, and but the most well-known Cleopatra. Nefertiti was actually a queen thousands of years, I think, before she was. And she had 6 daughters, so she was kind of seen as a fertility goddess because of that, very connected with the feminine energy as well, because she had six daughters. And she suddenly kind of disappears from records for a while. And it's interesting because I actually had a message come through that Nefertiti actually isolated herself. So I'm guessing that she went through some sort of death process of her own as well, but that's a channel message that came through, and that may be why she actually disappeared from the records, because she may have gone through an isolation and wanted to connect more with her own divine feminine energy as well. And then we get on to rebirth energy, which is of course masculine energy, which is about action, structure, and creation. And that's represented, as I said, by Anubis. So yeah, that masculine energy is about resurrection, which brings form, direction, and structure to what is reborn. So this is about rebuilding, conscious, when I say conscious, I can't even read my own writing. Oh, a conscious decision to step forward and action after the surrender. Okay, so it's almost like the process of death, the death and rebirth process actually starts up with the feminine and then going into the masculine energy. The masculine rebirth is about intention, embodiment, and purpose-driven movement forward, which is really interesting to me because embodiment is usually associated with the feminine. So it's interesting that when the masculine is in that rebirth process, it's actually about embodiment as well. So in order for the alchemy of balance I don't know, there's something about something returning as well that just came through. The alchemy of balance says if one actually clings to the masculine, to the rebirth energy, the rebirth, it can actually become forced or imbalanced. And now this is a really good one. They wanted me to channel through, so listen. And let me know if this really resonates with you. Let me know in the comments if this resonates with you on a really deep level. If one clings in the feminine, rebirth never fully manifests. So your rebirth never truly happens. And because of that, they said you will be in like a help me stage. You'll be questioning everything because you don't know why things aren't fully manifesting for you. And that's because you are clinging too much to the feminine. So your rebirth, it never fully happens and manifests for you. So the key to this actually though is integration. So this is allowing the feminine to actually strip away everything, stripping away the old, while the masculine actually steps forwards. Okay. Now, normally I was going to do homework at the end of this week, but I'm just going to put it out there now because I kind of added some homework. And that was to create, like I said before, I got something with Eye of Horus. But what I really wanted you guys to do was to research symbolism. And this could be not just in Egyptian spaces, but it could be in Chinese, like say yin and yang actually represents balance. You've also got the scales, which represent balance. You've also got the unity codes, which we work with, which I will be doing a guided meditation to activate those in the next video, actually. So your homework today is to actually research some symbolism throughout other cultures and other spaces that represent balance, or even ones that represent balance for you. You may like to meditate on this for 5 minutes. Tune into your heart space in regards to that as well, or you may want to tune into your, I just saw the stomach womb space for that as well. Now, the other thing that they wanted me to say is that when it comes to the feminine energy, this is interesting to me because they actually showed me the vagina and they said it has to feel safe, right, for you to actually be in your divine feminine energy. So if you don't feel safe in that area, it will be really hard for you to be in your divine feminine energy. And I was like, whoa, okay, because I did ask about that as well. Okay, now Nefertiti could also be coming through in regards to saying that she isolated herself, is that a lot of you will be able to get through this death and rebirth process and balance the energies more easily if you actually go and isolate yourself for a little bit to actually go through that transformation too. That is also why she could possibly be coming through with that message about her as well. But yeah, your homework is to just research those symbols. The other thing is, like I said before, if you want to create an Eye of Horus, whether that's jewelry, whether that's art, for some of you it may even be cards. But if you are wanting to create something, and it could even be in regards to other symbols as well, but I did get the Eye of Horus most strongly. I have been seeing like gold anks quite a lot as well, but there's definitely a connection to like golden light and gold energy, so definitely work with that as well is what I do want to say. But anyway, guys, let me know in the comments what you think of that channel teaching. Let me know if any of that resonates for you currently. There is in the description of this video, there is a journal prompt for you guys to do as well. So if you would like to do that as well, just to go a little bit deeper into balancing those energies, that would be most helpful for you guys. But otherwise, I will see you guys in the next video, which we are going to do a guided meditation where we will activate your unity codes.